Hey guys, we're sitting outside today for the vlog. It's raining, yes, but I'm under a covered porch. It's a peaceful sound to be out in the rain. Things have been kind of stressing me out lately, so I wanted to come outside and just kind of sit in the rain, rock my Goldberg shirt. And I actually need to do some maintenance on my tobacco pipes. So I thought I might as well just do that while I'm recording the vlog. So as of late, there has been a lot of stuff going on, politically speaking. Whether Trump's just continuing to be an asshole, or stuff here in Oregon with the HB 2020 bill that I'm still a little, I don't know, I know everybody knows that we need to do stuff about climate and all that, but I'm looking at this bill like, this is something that it's going to usher people into, making things that will, help the environment. And, hopefully help stop, people from just, grin and bear it kind of thing. There's going to come a point where big businesses, this is one argument I've heard against HB 2020, House Bill 2020. For those of you that don't know about it, it's an Oregon bill, so, I don't know, look it up if you can. The way that a lot of people are looking at it is like, they don't want these extra taxes because, it'll make it basically illegal for you to drive your 2007 truck. And so what's tough for me about it is that people are saying, it's going to put people out of business, it's going to do all this, and this. Yes, it's going to make things a lot harder for some people, like farmers. I do understand that. I do understand that farmers are going to have a lot harder of a time farming, doing what they do. But at the same time, we're all stuck so far back in the past with old ways of doing things, and we all talk about, oh yeah, electric this, electric that, maybe at some time in the future. No, we gotta do it now, guys. It has to happen. It just has to happen. There's no other alternative anymore. We have to make it happen, or else, all these big companies are just going to keep coming up with new reasons not to make it happen. So, yes, it might seem like it's strong-arming, to put these huge taxes on certain emission things, but, my view of it is necessity breeds invention. So, if we make it to where, people have to come up with new solutions instead of just paying off the tax, paying off the penalty, then that's going to bring us into where we need to be, as a country. Well, I know I'm just talking about Oregon right now, but as bills and things go, one state does it, multiple states do it, it becomes a countrywide thing. That's just how it breaks down. It's just, the power of, these states are doing it, let's all do it too, and, all that good stuff. Ooh, I didn't clean that out last time I smoked it. Didn't clean it with this tool here. The scraper, I still had some tobacco stuck to the bottom. I actually got this tobacco for, pretty sure I got this for my birthday. I think my brother got it for me. It's a Brandy Buck flavor. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. That's the only way that we're really going to see any kind of change in, economic policy. Is to be like, enough is enough. We're making these changes. It's happening. You need to come up with something else. You need to come up with something else in order to make yourself work. Or or else we're never going to get anywhere. Necessity breeds invention. Only reason people haven't invented these things that fix these problems on their own is because they haven't seen a need to. Nobody's been sitting here thinking, I need to make affordable solar-powered farming equipment, or electric-powered farming equipment, or these kind of things, because nobody's made it a necessity for them. They can just make the old stuff the same way for 30 more years, unless somebody makes an action to get it changed. That's where I'm coming at this from. I know it's going to make some things harder. I know that it's going to up some of the bills for some farmers. It's going to up a few different things. I get it. I do. I really do. But, I just, without the necessity of it, nobody's going to make anything new. Nobody's going to do anything different. And we're just going to be stuck doing the same things and creating the same emissions and causing more of a global problem than we're already in. And I know some people out there think that global warming's a myth. That looks all I'm going to say about that. So, all that being said, there's my piece on that. If you guys want to comment on it, you comment below about it. You can. I probably won't engage in the political debate with you. We're all, entitled to our own opinions. But then we come to the ice cream man across the street. Then we come to the person sitting in the big chair. I did not vote for Trump. I do not like Trump. I think he is a complete idiot that has absolutely no idea what he's doing. And he has not proven me wrong in the whole time that he's been in office. He has not changed my mind. He's just, solidified my opinion. The most recent thing happening is the shit with the migrants along the Mexico border. I get that, border security is something that needs to be addressed. I understand that. I agree, maybe we need to put some more agents on the border, put, drones into action, unmanned drones that can fly out there for hours, or something other than capturing these people, separating them from their children, and housing them in very questionable, it's a tablecloth, housing them in very questionable conditions. I've been trying to avoid getting into Facebook debates with people recently because it never goes anywhere. Everybody just kind of says what they want to say regardless of how people feel or, what it might make people react in a way. But I saw this post from a friend of mine that he is just 100% for Trump. Just doesn't matter what Trump does. He still follows Trump blindly. And I have more faith in him than that, honestly. I thought that there might come a point where he'd see reason, but he never has and probably never will. So, he posted something about the camps on the border being compared to concentration camps. And the reason that they're in such dire need, or in dire, situation, is that they're not getting the funding. Apparently, Democrats blocked something like money for the immigrants to be able to get, necessities. Blocked funding for these camps. And so, of course, that's making these camps the Democrats' fault. That is becoming, well, the reason they're so bad is because the Democrats won't give the funding. I bet you money, I've done no reading, so I'm just going to tell you that straight up. I've done no reading on it at all. But I'm going to tell you straight up, odds are the reason they won't back it or, approve funding for it is because the camps are 100% stupid, unnecessary. They're detaining these people and just holding them for no reason. And, separating people from their families. And so, yeah, I commented. I was like, yeah, it's because they don't want to put money into these concentration camps. And my friend's like, these aren't concentration camps. He's like, they're not gassing people and doing all that. And, I looked up the Merriam-Webster dictionary definition of a concentration camp. And what do you know? It says a location where large groups of people are housed either as political prisoners, refugees, and the like, minorities, whatever. And I just posted the link. I said, this is the only explanation I need. This is the only reason I need to call it a concentration camp right here. And he's like, he said something like, those aren't the same thing, calling them a concentration. I'm not saying they're a death camp. He straight up even said, he's like, these aren't death camps. They're not killing these people. I'm like, well, no, but the Holocaust didn't start as death camps either. Or, Nazi concentration camps didn't start as death camps. They started as work camps, housing camps. They moved all the Jews out of wherever they lived because, Jews were bad, in the Nazi eyes. So they moved into these camps, then they turned into work camps, and then they just decided at some point that they were going to turn them into death camps, experimentation camps, and that's, where it all went wrong. But then here comes the reason why I don't get into these debates with people. I don't comment on things anymore. When Trump first came in, I was all over it. I was, making my point. I was saying what I felt needed to be said. But this is the reason I don't do it anymore. And this was a good reminder why. One of his friends rolls in and, in classic Trump hole fashion, starts demeaning me. Saying, reading comprehension really isn't your strong suit, is it? I wasn't sure if he was asking a question or not because he didn't use a question mark. And I actually have no idea what he was talking about because, from what I see, I posted a definition of a word that was, so I don't know where reading comprehension came into it. But I digress. To follow that up, though, somebody else came in, another Trump hole, and said, shit, I don't even remember what he said. I don't care, frankly, because that is the number one reason why I don't get into these conversations anymore, because Trump holes always just like bring the conversation down to insults, because they don't have a good argument ever, like, period. They don't. When an intelligent person comes at them, they don't have a good argument. I never responded to my friend. I just, I let him be. And then those other people responded. So, yes, I unfollowed him. I don't follow him on Facebook anymore, which just keeps posts of his from coming across my feed. I didn't unfriend him, though, because I don't want to fully, just give up on him. I still hope that at some point he sees reason. He wasn't a fan of Obama, which, not everybody was. Not everybody's a fan of any president. I wasn't a fan of George Bush because I thought he was kind of dumb. He did some good things for us, though. You know, there were a few things. There were a few other things that I disagree with, but we're not going to get into that. So, I guess my point is, the state of our nation is in the position it's in because we don't talk to people anymore. We don't actually listen to people. And then there comes a point when the people that do listen, that do, want to have a discussion, myself being that person, just decide not to anymore because it's not worth it, because people don't listen when they talk to each other. They don't listen to themselves when they talk. And I don't know. So I don't know why it really bothered me all that much. It just, after these few years of, just this Trump bullshit, I just, I don't know how I can have hope for anybody anymore. And that's been weighing on me for the last couple days. I mean, this conversation, between my friend and then his friends that commented just happened last night and this morning, but I don't know, just everything has just been, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And the fact that nobody sees it and does anything about it is appalling, frankly. And I just don't know what to do about it on my end. I don't know. I mean, other than just being who I am and being nice to everybody as best as I can. Because I mean, that's one thing I what happened to people just being nice to other people? Just be nice. Be excellent to each other, as Keanu Reeves would say. Thank you, Keanu Reeves.
You're breathtaking.
Just be excellent to each other, man. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Guys, I'm sorry, this vlog kind of is depressing, I know, but it was stuff that, has been weighing on me, and, I've got stresses of other things. I'm looking for a job, and, full-time, preferably. Part-time would be great. Great, too, I had a good interview the other day, waiting on a call from that. And my stream, guys, has been going really well. I just streamed today, actually, and it was awesome. I'm super close to affiliate status on Twitch, which, allows me to have ads running and do subscriptions, which is money in my pocket, which means I'd be making money doing streaming. I'm pretty close on followers. I'm like 1 follower away from meeting the goal, or from meeting the criteria, and I'm waiting on the stream summary to come from Twitch, the email, to tell me where I'm at on my average viewer count. I have to have 3 average viewers over the last 30 days to qualify for affiliate status too. So even if you guys don't stream, tell people about it for me, because it'd be awesome if you did. But I digress. Guys, my pipes. This one actually my best friend gave me. Hi, Mackenzie. Cherrywood. And then I ordered this one with this wrap and this lighter too. So I've got my own little setup here. If you guys would like a pipe walkthrough, or how to pack a pipe properly, let me know. I could do a separate video on that, or how to clean a pipe, how to pack a tobacco pipe, those kind of things, and what all these things are and all that. If you guys want that, let me know, and I'll make something up for you guys at some point. Okay, guys, I have been ranting far too long. Be excellent to each other. Resist the temptation to be an ass. That's it. Just be nice to each other. That's all that's really required of us, is to care for other people. Care for other people. Don't judge them for things they do. Don't be an ass. Just be excellent. Guys, that'll do it for the vlog. Catch me on my Twitch. I stream every morning at 10. That might change if I get this other job, because it's a 6 a.m. to like a 2:30 p.m. Shift, so it would probably turn into an afternoon stream. But I'll definitely let you guys know if and when that happens. But yeah, go find me on Twitch. Same as my YouTube name here, Ace Bonka. I'll put a link below. Also, go check out my photography page. I didn't do any photography posts this week, but last week I did some. So go check those out. Once again, link in the description below. And yeah, guys, we'll see you next Thursday if we don't see you before then. All right, bye now.